internship at RPA Hospital at Camperdown, where they run an art health program which is called Artery. While I'm there, I'll be an artist in residence, working in the foyer of the hospital on a project, and my project is inspired by the photo you've just seen of a spotted gum forest on the far south coast. The aim of my project is to provide the hospital with a textile artwork for the wall of the patient discharge. My mentor is Amanda Solomon, who's the head of co-founder of the Artery program, which started at Chris O'Brien Lifehouse and is now at RPA. So Amanda's going to tell us a little bit about the program. And
yes, so Artery is an art engagement program designed specifically for healthcare. All the programs are designed for anybody within the hospital community, so that's patients, carers, visitors, staff, cleaners, cooks, everyone that literally walks through the front door of RPA Hospital. And the idea is that we're trying to engage people, so the art is a communication tool. We do that through the actual process of art making and also by installing works that then creates an ongoing dialogue, so people like to discuss and talk about it. Then we have our Artists in Residence program, which we're very excited to have Carly doing. But the Artists in Residence is, again, all about engaging people that are walking past. It's a bit of a performance, so the artist sits, again, in a very public space, like the main foyer of RPA, where Carly is working. And we try to engage people walking past. The brief is to create an artwork and somehow engage the community in part of that art making. So, for example, Carly's work is fabulous. Here today, she's getting people to stencil leaves onto different bits of linen.
Okay, we're looking at the flyers that have been produced at Artery for my project. The first one that we're showing is about my particular project, which will be titled Fabric Forest. This flyer will be shown and handed out to people while I'm working on the project in the foyer of the hospital. This flyer is a profile about me as the textile artist in residence, and it details my previous experience in the fashion industry as a pattern maker and designer, and the course that I did at East Sydney TAFE. So that is where I don't need experience in, and that's why I'm focusing on a textile artwork. Here are some experimentations that I've done. This is some dyeing that I've done. I've decided that plant dyes are the way to go with this project, since it's a natural landscape. This is silk dyed with nettles, which I'm going to use as the tree trunks for the work. And I've got some examples here of stenciling which I've done on organza. This is actually using actual gum leaves, rolling the paint on, pressing them down onto the organza, and then I've applied some simple hand stitching. Initial concepts for my artwork. I come up with 3 concepts. The first one, I was thinking of doing a digital print of the exact photo. So doing a digital print onto a big piece of fabric, probably about 3 metres by 1.5 metres, and then applying some embellishment and stitching to that. The second concept was the same size, but combining some of the features I've already shown you that I'm working on. And the third concept is a triptych, incorporating more of the similar features, which may be the better way to go because it'll be easier to transport to the hospital and easier to work on in the hospital environment.